Hello there! Welcome everyone! So today is yours truly, Kaado the programmer. My voice may be a little bit funny because I'm a little under the weather, you know. Who am I kidding? My voice is always funny, as usual. So today we are going to work a little bit more in our project. Yes, actually today is our project, even though I was supposed to be learning Limbo AI like the previous stream. Not supposed, it was actually supposed to already know how to work on this damn plugin, but you know, yeah, we are going to experiment actual in-game fun bugs, yay, like painful, yay. Anyway, let's see our beautiful web page before we begin. You see, we have a ugs.pt web page. Let the experiments begin. Mwahahaha. Yes, indeed. And yeah, Droian is our main project right now. Obviously, there is other projects behind the scenes, but they are paused. Don't worry. We are focusing on Droian to be released soon. TM. There you go. It has opened. Yes, indeed. This is not the only thing I need to open. So while this is opens and loads and whatever, I'm going to open another instance because I need to research elsewhere. You see? Because I have the demo project in another place and I want to, you know, research something. So yeah. For those of you that don't know what I'm talking about until now, because I haven't properly introduced the game, even though I had the Steam page opened, I haven't talked anything about what actually this game is. You see, it's a 2D platformer Metroidvania wannabe, you see. We play as a little robot going around, discovering stuff, collecting stuff, and sometimes there's baddies around the map, and we may avoid them, or if we have the power to deal with them, you know, shoot them down. You see? And little robot gets more and more badass. Of course, indeed. It wouldn't be a UGS game without some stupid RPG mechanics, right? You see, we can try to run away from them, but they always catch up to us. Yes, indeed, we are going to have upgrades in our game, but they are going to be well tamed down. Let's just say that. At least compared to the other project that we were developing before, we paused that monstrous project to try and scope down and try to release this game, you see. So I guess that's the middle point between Metroidvania and RPG genres. Yeah, well, there's a lot of Metroidvania that has upgrades, but yeah. Stronger and stronger. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Now, because this is, you know, a game with enemies, enemies must have a brain. And to have a brain, I have, you know, shoes to do that on Limbo AI, which is a plugin made for Godot that you can't easily implement in that. You can see the previous stream on, I believe it's already on YouTube and here on Twitch as well. The VOD is available, and yeah, we have messed around with Limbo AI. This is actually the project that I'm working right now with the latest Limbo AI version, and yeah, so we are ready to mess around with this little guy. Yes, indeed. So the objective for today is to pick LimboAI, configure this enemy to actually move. It's not going to be something spectacular like the enemy we have previously developed right here. And I can show you what this enemy does. It's actually a pretty cool enemy setting thing in here, because that enemy already has animations, and yes, this line in here is a debug line that I have for the actual enemy vision, you see? So the enemy has a vision that is checking for the player, and so if the player gets near the enemy is going to see it, and it's going to check where the player is, constantly looking. Well, it's not constant. I try to optimize the game and made the update of the vision for like half a second or something like that, just so it doesn't update on tick, because that's bad programming stuff. You see, you need to optimize your game so it doesn't suck on your, frames. But anyway, I can show you what the enemy was doing. So he's moving around, and if I go away, this line vision, the last place where this enemy saw our character was in this place, so it just stays in there. And if I go back, the enemy is going to see me again, and it's going to follow me. Or attempt to, at least. Come on. Do something. Yeah. So there's that. Nothing fancy like this. That's not gonna happen today. Probably. I can never say never. But what I'm going to try to do is to keep upgrading this little buddy in here, you see? Because this guy already has stuff in it. Yes, it's basically the same crap that I have done in the previous stream, but in actually our project. So we have implemented the... buddy, have I lost my stuff? Why aren't the animations stuff in here, the Limbo AI thingy? Do I need to actually load this thing like this? That's actually stupid. Well, doesn't matter. Yes, there I have done... yeah, let me just try to explain what I have done. Just so other people understand. Especially Roxy, which is actually which is a surprise that, well, I'm not going to break the surprise. It's something that Roxy must do herself. But you see, Roxy, you see what I do to folders? I have created a folder for characters, and I have created a folder for enemies, but because those enemies are going to be updated to new enemies, I rename the folder for enemies old, you see, and then I have created a new folder enemies, and I have started programming our enemies. Obviously, when our character is fully done, I will create a folder for Noctiwing, and I will put every single thing belonging to Noctiwing inside that folder, and then so on, so forth, you see. That's how I organize things in usually. You see, and the name is actually, you see, simple. Noctiwing, just Noctiwing, it's fine, doesn't matter. No longer a mess. Let me see, I have organized my scripts now and my assets, no longer a mess. Well, is this thing still called control? Is it? See? See? I knew it! Yes indeed, I knew it. That's fine, it doesn't really matter. But it's the good practices, and yay! As long as it's not buggy, it's what matters. So, let me just check this thing in here. I have load the thing. Come on, load the thing. Enemies in here. There we go. We have stuff. Yes, indeed. So I have done little magic with this, you see. If I go to the 2D thing and select our character with the animations, I have created new animations for this character. And we can check them, because why not? So let me just play the animations. There is an attack animation, pretty simple one. I just make the character move fast and just move the position, the offset of the sprite position back and forth. You see, it's pretty simple. And I can go in here and, you know, select something. Can I select the animation in here? No, because I don't have the access to the thing in here. But yeah, current animation, there's the attack, as you can see, pretty fine. It's not on loop though, so that's the reason that it stops when it gets to the end. But if I put idle, as you can see, it's idling. If it starts moving, like patrolling or something, there's this animation. And if it sees the player, it does this thing. It starts going fast. And then, if it touches the player, attacks. And keeps running. Not this walk, this run. Yes, this one. At least, it's what we are going to do future, because future Kaado always needs work. For now, we just want to move this dude. I'm going to close it, don't save, because I don't want to mess around before I start working. And so, before I actually mess around with LimboAI, I need to remember how to actually move a character in a simple way, you see. And so, get that by patrolling. Not today, not today. But it will, don't worry. So I need to go to the script of this guy, of the enemy GB. This script is on the enemy's old. It's going to change in the future and you whatever. Now, I need... what do I need? Everything. So, this is actually a bad programming practice. I'm just being lazy. I have, you know... talked to Roxy about good practices and stuff, and yay, and happiness, flowers, rainbows. Actually, I'm going to do those bad things myself. So, let me just go to the enemies and create script and new script. This new script will be something simple like move left, because why not? Move left like that, because yay. Create. There you go. And in this script I want to paste everything. Do as I say, not as I do. Yes, indeed. So this is the thing that I don't want people to do. It is basically copy paste. I have just done that because it's easier for me to do something like this. You see, and the gravity needs to stay in here. This probably doesn't need to be in here. The path as well. This doesn't need to be in here. And there's the gravity. Yes, I want that. I want gravity. Or do I? Actually, I do not think I need it. I don't think I need this. So this is actually going away as well. So basically the only thing I want is something that moves our character horizontally, basically. Or enemy in this case. So let me see what I just need. I need the move and slice. Yes, and I need the velocity. Something like this. And this damage can go away. The animation can go away as well. And this can go away as well. So this is just a simple script that makes our character move, I think, because the speed is not in here though. Let me just try this. Velocity on Y, -5, move and slide. Yeah. Probably the speed doesn't matter either, so let's just remove it, cause why not? And I just want... Do I need the gravity as well? No, I do not. So I have copy paste just to get this. I'm not smart. Let's see. Going in here on our Noctiwing, and I want to add a script. I want to load the script, and I want to check the script that I have just created. Now let's hit play and see if our character is moving. If it does move, great success. It's moving. Great success. Now, I don't want him to go up. I want him to go on X. And because I have called it move left, you see, it must move left, not up. So yeah. It's moving left. Just like we wanted. And I can just increase this like to 50. Just make it move faster. Let's see. There you go. Something like this. That's fine. This is what we want. Now, the thing that I'm going to do is something called... how was that called again? It's a component-based programming methodology thingy, you see. I have forgot, I have given classes about this matter, and it was some years ago, you see. So in programming methodology, there's a bunch of ways that you can organize yourself. You can organize yourself in hierarchies, which is basically a script that is a child of another script, you see. There's the parent-child thing in the hierarchy. So basically a child has everything the parent has because they are their child. And they can do the same things that their parents do as well because they are their child. And they are different because they are their child. So yeah, for example, this script, the move left, is child of the character body 2D. And this means it has everything that the character body 2D has, which is motion nodes and up directions and positions and whatnot. But it also has this thing, you see, that we have created. That is the hierarchy way of programming things. But there is also another way, which is the component base, which is more on object-oriented programming. So we have objects, for example, our enemy, an object, and we add components to said object. For example, this script. That's more, for example, those of you who have programmed on Unity as well, when you add components to your object, it's a component-based programming. So you create scripts and you add those scripts to a single object and you run all those scripts at the same time on that object, which is a component-based programming methodology or way of doing things. you see. Anyway, I want to remove this thing from here because I don't want to run this script directly on our object. I did that back in Unity. Of course, everyone does that on Unity because that's the way that Unity works. Well, most engines actually work like that nowadays. As far as I know, even Godot, you can add other things to this object. For example, you can go in here and add another component. For example, collision. You see, you are adding a functionality as a component of collision to your object. So yeah. Now, what I'm trying to get with this bumbling around, it's that this object that I have in here, I'm going to add this functionality in here, which is move left, through Limbo AI. And I'm going to do that when a certain condition happens. So basically I have a sequence, I have behaviors that go through the sequence, which is the idle and walk, run and attack. And inside this sequence there's also other behaviors, which is play the animation and wait 2 seconds. And when this all this behavior ends, then it will start another thing, which is walk, play animation and wait 1 second, and go on and go forth. If player is on the left, move. If the player is on the left, move left. That doesn't matter for now. The code that I have done is to simply move in one direction. It doesn't matter the player, doesn't matter anything for now. This is just to make an exercise to run code on our object to make it move. So basically I have created this script just to open LimboAI and have a way to show visually that the script that I have created is happening on the screen, you see? So basically I will attempt to put the script somewhere in here. I should click play, and at some time we should see that enemy move left, basically. For now, you see. The great part of this is that we can create a bunch of scripts, different scripts. For example, instead of move left, it could be follow a patrol point, and we can have another script called follow player, and we can have another script attack player, and we can have another script stay idle, and we can, you know, put those scripts in this respective place. Not only that, we can actually use those scripts on other enemies. You see? We can have enemies sharing the same scripts and triggering them, and yeah, that's actually the beautiful thing of this system that I'm trying to attempt to do in here. So let me see. I forgot about the thing that actually triggers the programming code in here. So yeah, I need to go call method. I don't think this is the thing. I know there was something around in here. I don't know where, but there was something that I could do to trigger a script that I want to have. So I will need to go to the other project. So let me see. Nice. Maybe even I will eventually be able to help. Yes. That's the beautiful thing of this. You can create your own script, your own isolated script that does a behavior, and I can simply add it to anything. It could be a enemy, it could be an object, it could even be the player. So yeah, there's that. Hopefully. I think that's the way that's going to be, hopefully, because you know, we never know. So let me just check something on the, you know, this is the example project I should show you to you, just so you know what I'm doing. Because not even I know what I'm doing. This will be an actual cool thing to do. If you select a behavior tree, the behavior tree should load automatically. But hey, it's a free plugin in a free game engine, you know. Come on, man. And I could even do that. So I don't know why I'm complaining for some stupid thing. I'm being unreasonable. So just be reasonable. I have this, which is the thing that I want. So there is the thing which is this and this and this. Have content on this script, which is awesome. That's the thing that I want. I want something that lets me add a script to the other thing without needing this thing. So let me just do Control C again. So Roxy, please close your eyes. Do not learn bad behavior, please. Control V. And of course it doesn't let me to do that, so I actually need to do the things proper. That's what I get for trying to do shortcuts. So yeah, it's actually karma. How the hell is that? Where is it? Come on. It should be something easy to find. So, check triggers, check variables, set variables. I don't think is any of these, but we can try it, because why not? And there's BT set variable, there's BT task. Ooh. That's eerie similar to this. It's eerie similar to this. So instead of having the script name, it has the BT set variable. Okay, maybe it's something about this. Let me just remove it and try to add stuff until we see something similar to the other thing, because why not add everything and see what each one does. So check trigger, doesn't matter because right now it's not what we... This is going to be something for future. Please give me the simpler one, the one that I just add the script. Use it all, yes, I just want to... the simpler one. Something like this, but without the check trigger. So that's not it. That's also the not set variable, because I'm not setting anything right now. Dynamic selector. Wait a second. Maybe it's just something even more simpler than this. Why not just add the script directly on the run thing? Let's try and attempt to do this. So characters, enemies, and move left. Maybe it's that simple. And I was just being stupid. Well, the arrow is gone. Is it going to work? Let's see. Why not? Let's see. Cause, yeah. Of course it's crash. As expected. As expected, it crashed. Now, why did it do that, though?
Emotional damage.
That's how I feel right now. But let's just see. So it can't be assigned to an object of type BT sequence. That makes sense. Okay, and so I can't do that. So how does one, you see, put something in here that actually works? Or should I just set a freaking variable and make it an if else to make it move? I can do that. I don't want to do that. I want to do something similar to the other project. What is this? Where's my other project? There you go. Something like this, you know. You have thing in here. You have script. Script does something. That's what I want to do. So maybe I just need to analyze what this actually is. Flips the agent to face the target. Alright, so let's just try to do this. BT action. So yeah, let's... Roxy, please, don't look. I'm not doing something very thing, you know, you didn't see the copy pasta. Now, because it extends from BT action, obviously it doesn't have the character body to the things, and so this doesn't work anymore. So what do I need to do to this to work? For the thing that I want to do to work. Let me see. Let me see. So this... Okay. There's the target, which probably is the player. Generate name doesn't matter to match what this is. Function tick. There's this target. Flow target, global position. So you move that. You actually moving the character with this and not the physics. But you have velocity in here. Agent.velocity. And face direction. I'm not understanding this. Wait a second. Wait a second. Maybe, just maybe, we need another way. We need another script. Maybe we need to have a different script. So let's just... This velocity on X is going to disappear, and we have this. You see? Just have this in mind and have the programming crash, because yes, this is start to becoming more and more like Unity. Because I'm stupid, I was, you know, running the game. Now it's blazing fast. So yeah, this thing, this move left, it's actually going to be called a different thing. I want to rename this script. I can't rename it in here, but I can do it in here. And I will call it the enemy. Enemy. Yes. I want to call it the enemy. And this is going to be the script I want in there. So right now I have the script that moves our character, but I haven't affected the velocity, you see? There's no direction in here. The character can, you know, move whatever default it is, which is basically 0, so it doesn't move, you see? You actually see it moving a little bit, but it's just the sprite. It's the animation of the attack, not the actual character, the object moving, you see? Now, what we want though is another script, a new script, an improved script. What did I just do? Please don't mess around. Okay. So let's just make sure the Noctiwing as the script. Yes, indeed, and save it. And let's just make sure the default thing as the script and not the test one, you know. I want the default to have the script, and now I want another script. Now we have the behavior script. In here, please. Script, and now this is move left. This is the script, move left. And in this script I want something like the other thing. Now, Roxy, please look away. I'm not doing copy pasta. Definitely not. And yeah, we have a BT action, which is something. I don't care these comments because I'm not doing what it says in there. There is no target either. Yes, another one. Yes. Shh. Nothing to see here. And generate. No, I don't care about that either. What I want though is something that function tick. That's fine. That's actually fine. And I want something to affect my velocity, which is that. And I'm going to make it velocity on X. It will be equals to -5. Yes. Yes. Let's save it. Okay. Progress. Now our character has the thing. This enemy script. This enemy script doesn't have anything apart from the move and slide, so if the velocity doesn't have anything, the character shouldn't move. And the character is not moving. Now, I'm going to the behavior thing on the Limbo, yes, and I want the thing with the BT action. How does one do that? Is BT task, maybe this, and maybe it's a sequence inside the sequence. In there, it can be in the middle, cause why not? And I want this. I don't want to open the help. Come on, be helpful, and not do that. I want to rename you, and I want to call it run script. And now I'm going to put the move left thing in there. Of course, there's a problem. Script inherits from the native type BT action, so it can't be assigned to an object of the BT sequence. Okay. Okay. So let's just do something. Can I change type to BT action? So BT action. How do I change this? BT action. I want this action. Action. God damn it. What is this thing? Here. This. Come on. I want to change this. Yes, this thing, but not... Where's my example project? There you go. This thing, but running on the... Here, this object. I want this object. I want this VT action. How does one get the BT action? But BT. Yes, the BT action. This thing in there. So instead of this BT script or BT sequence, I want the BT action. I want it to say BT action. So it's something... What is this? BT set variable? No, I do not want that. If I click this, it shall be in here. So let me just... Ooh. Class BT action. So inherits BT task, BT resource, object. Yes, how does one create this? I want to create this. There's BT wait, wait ticks, stop animation set, random play animation, pause, fail, evaluate expression, console, call method, await animation, inherited by move left. That as well, yes. Yes indeed, I want that. BT await. Wait a second. Wait a second. Just wait a second. This script, it's called VT action. And it's called move left. What if this thing is actually smart, and if I search for move left, of course not. Of course I didn't create a new thing that it would happens to appear in here by surprise, right? Of course not. What if I try to... Of course that doesn't work either. I want to create something and I'm struggling. How does one do that though? Failure to list AI tasks. AI tasks. Has AI tasks. Has. I don't remember to have a folder called AI. That's probably a plugin thing. Add-ons, Limbo AI, and there's any AI thing in here? No, it is not. But maybe I need to create one. Maybe I need to create a stupid folder called AI, and inside that folder I need to create another called tasks. And inside those tasks, and before I do anything more, let me just check if that actually exists in here. I don't think it does. No, it's not. Do I have? Yes, I have an AI folder, a tasks folder, and a bunch of things in here. And I bet this face target is actually inside the tasks folder. Face target. See? So hopefully if I drag this move left to the AI tasks folder, please. It's in there. Good. Now let's see the example just to, you know, see in the example if this appears in here if I search it. So face target. In here, face target. Or it's in new task. New task. Oh. Oh. Yes, it was right in front of us. All the time. Maybe read the docs again, really quick. Yes, that's what I haven't done. Because it's more fun like that, you see? When you do discoveries like this. So, in the run thing, I will click in new task. And in this new task, why not call it move left? File exists, it will be reused. Yes, load please. Yes, and now I want to go to there again. And the new task has been created. So I want to use it. How does one do that? There's that. Move left. The move left, if we open the script, it applies x -5 to the velocity of the agent, which I assume it's, the agent is the... Let's see the documentation, what it says. The agent is the contextual object for the behavior tree instance. So the behavior tree instance is on the Noctiwing, so I hope that goes in the Noctiwing. This is usually the parent of the BT player, which is... That's correct! So our Noctiwing is a character body 2D that has the velocity. Yes, indeed, and it also has the move thing on the physics, so yes. So basically, with all my checkings done, so if I put the move left inside the run and hit play, it's going to be a surprise. Is it? That this thing, after some time, it starts moving. See? Can you see it moving? See it moving? Of course it doesn't stop moving because it doesn't have that behavior. So it's constantly on velocity 5. So let's make it not move. You see? Make him stop. So I'm going to create a new task. In this new task, I'm going to call it stop. Create a new task. In this new task, it doesn't need to be... so the first letter can be a small one. And so in here, I want to do something like this as well. Do I actually need to have the tick and everything in here? I don't think so. Do I? Agent. Do I need to have that? The tick? Let's check it. If I need to have all of that. Yeah, probably I have to have all of that. I'll need to research later, but for now let's just do the bad boy thing to do and do this. So instead of -5 is 0. That makes the player stop. So that's fine. I will hit play. For some stupid reason, because I haven't put the stop action in the Limbo AI thing in place. Because, you see, we have another behavior in there. And now we can just move. We have created this behavior and now we can add it wherever we want. For example, in here. When it idles, stops. When it walks, doesn't matter. When it runs, it moves. And when it attacks, it also stops. And of course, I'm putting the behavior before the timer, because the timer basically does the behavior, it does the time that takes to do the thing in here, and then it gets the sequencer going, you see. So it stops in idle. Basically it just needs to stop after the moving, but I want different things in here. So yeah. So it stops exceptional, with the exception when it runs. So Move a little bit. Come on. Yes. And it stopped in place and move a little bit. But because this is run, I want it to actually run. And so I'm going to add a 0. Yes, indeed. And so I hit to play and check again, because I'm liking what I'm seeing. This is actually an awesome thing when you know what you actually are doing. And you see, it actually works. Of course, when it goes to the wall, it's going to stay on the wall, I hope, because of the collision systems and whatnot. But yes, there's that. See? Do you like what you're seeing? Because I'm really liking what I'm seeing. That's freaking awesome. Now, there is a different thing that I would love to do. So let's go to Limbo AI, and I want to do something different. Yes, go to the example thing, open a script, some script, whatever script. There's this, so we have variable, which I would like to use. Not the string name, because I don't care about that. I want a different thing. I will want it to be called a different thing, which is speed. Yes. And I want it to be a float, because I want it to be a number. And it can be -5, because why not? There's that. And the agent velocity on X will be speed. Yes. I'm gonna save it. And let's go to Limbo AI again. There you go. Now the move left on the run, we can set the speed to be 50. And let's add the move left on the walk as well. There we go. And it will be 5. So in here is -50, because I wanted to move left. So naming, you know. So in this move fast, in this move does the same thing but slower. And in here this stop, and in here is stop. But wait. Yeah, let's just test it right now. I wanted to go ahead, but no need. No need for that. So it's stuck, it starts moving, it runs, and it stops. And it starts walking, it starts running, and it stops. Attacks and then stops. Well, he stops while he's attacking. The animation of the attack. So yeah. See? Yes. That's actually fantastic. Now, could I go and check other things like set variable? You see? For example, if I don't actually want a stupid script called stop, because that's stupid, so let's just delete this script. But before I do that, let me just remove it from here, so I hope it doesn't break too much. Delete this script from here. No, let me save first. Okay, it's saved. Yes. Can I now delete it? Yes. It got away. Thank you. Hopefully it didn't break anything. And now on the attack thing, I'm going to add a move left. But now I want it to be different. I want it to set a variable. And in this set variable, what should I do? Variable name. Can I do this? Come on, select move left and put move left in there. Yes, I can. Can I set the variable in here, like this? Can I? What is this? Additions, blah blah blah. I just want to set a number. I don't want to do a specific thing, I just want to set a number. Can I set a number? Manage, blackboard, plain, add variables and whatnot. I just want to set this thing in here. Maybe I don't need this in here. So, set variable. There is a variable that I created that's called script, the speed. Right? Speed. There you go. It's a float. Int string. I am speed. There you go. For those who love reference. Now, I have a variable. And I have speed. So I'm attacking, so I want to... What is this? I just want a number. And I don't want any of this. Okay, I do a new thing. What do you want? Float. Saved value. Saved value. 0. That's fine. 0. I like it. Yes. Does it matter? Doesn't matter. Now in these, I know these are not linked. How does one set the variable and links the variable in there? Did I do a boo-boo in here? Yes, I did. Say where you were, please. Now, BB variant. This variable is present in the blackboard plan. Click on the open to the blackboard plan. There is the blackboard plan. Notepad prefetching. Okay, blackboard plan. If I go there and try to do blackboard dot speed. Or do I need to get plan? Or it's just blackboard plan dot speed. I just want the variable inside there. Why can't you give it to me that? Come on. I just want this variable and I want to use it. Blackboard plan. Yes, there is a variable there called speed. Yes, and when I click there, it makes my mouse go to the middle of the screen. I don't know why. Bugs. I believe it's bugs. Of course it's buggy. Doesn't matter. I want this. Please. Come on. Do that, please. I want that variable in here. I know I don't do that. If I don't do that, it's... Of course it doesn't. I want the blackboard. I know you have a blackboard. Don't you lie to me. You are literally showing it in here. Yes. And now, if I check what's in here, blackboard. Get blackboard. Provides access to the Blackboard. Blackboard is used to share data among tasks to the associated behavior tree. See Blackboard for additional thing. Info. Okay. String. Custom name. Okay, I'm going there. Description. Blah 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 blah. Alright. Now give me the thing that I want. Yes. Get variable. Yes. I'm liking what I'm seeing now. Yes, we are. Actually, do you see what I'm doing, Roxy? Yes. Reading the documentation, learning, and actually doing what I need to do. See? Instead of actually winging the code. Yes, indeed. I'm good. I'm being a good boy right now. Reading the documentation. Yes. And actually knowing what I'm need to do. So, let's go to the move left again, the script, and now dot get variable, and we now type the string name of that variable, which is speed. There we go. Save. Blackboard. Get variable speed. And now, does this need to be in here? I don't think it doesn't need to be. Well, it actually, I think it does. Let's make it something like that. So it always moves. This thing is always moving. Somehow. And now we just remove it from here and from here. And we can do this thing, but let me put it on run, walk, and idle. On idle it says 0. You stay put. Do not move. On walk, you are going to walk, and you are going to walk. Let me make you walk something like -5. And in here, on the run, you should -50. And on attack you do 0, because, well, no, better. You will move 3. So you'll go back a little bit when you attack. Just so it's different. Now I'm going to save this and see if you actually move. Let's see what happens. Come on. It's doing something. It's definitely doing something. Not what I wanted, not what I expected, but it's doing something. Is this because I only run this once? It should be a tick thing. Right? Well, there's nothing like doing this. So let's just do that because, you know, no, don't. Delete, no. It's select this and delete this. There you go. This, and I want the red, and I want the attack, and so it is. I believe that the behavior that we were having, it's basically because I told him to move after the attack, which is the number 3, which makes him going to the right instead of the left, and it was the thing after the attack, because it waited and then it was moving, you see? And it moved and then it applied the speed 0 to stop. So yeah. Now let's see. Yes, now it's working. Yeah, there you go. Now the thing that bothers me is the fact that it doesn't change by just doing the thing in there. Let's make it. Don't misclick, please. Can I comment this just so I don't delete it but it stays there? Is there anything that I can do to just not delete this thing? Come on, dual keys on sequence, not... Come on. Stupid misclicks. Yes, that's the order I want. The thing that I want to do is to comment and make them not be here. How does one do that though? Wait. What if I was doing, or I was attempting to do this wrong? What if I needed the parallel node? And in the parallel, I set it to move, and as well to idle. Number success required, number failures required, and repeat, and is that the thing? Because I wanted to do this, I want him to move in parallel, and I want him to do the idle as well. And I don't want him to... Wait, what am I doing? I know what I should do. I want the sequence in there, and I want the parallel in there. How does one make this hood? Make this hood. Make hood. Yes, that's the one. Yes. Yes, indeed. And so we run this and this at the same time, and then I don't need this in here because it's already moving. Because it should be doing this at the same time it does these things in here. Right? Is it? Please move. Please move. Of course it's not that easy. Why though? Come on. If winging it doesn't work, please at least let me learn. So BT parallel, BT composite that executes all of its child tasks simultaneously. That's yes, yes. Now description: BT parallel executes all tasks. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's fine. Not a problem. Okay. I see. If I move the sequence before the move, that means the set speed will be different. And then this has a value. Is it gonna help being that way? It does not. What am I not understanding from here? So I have the set speed, wait, set speed, wait, set speed, wait, and set speed, wait. Something is not clicking in my brain yet. Okay. It's this. Let's see. It's not. So how does one do something at the same time if it's not the parallel? Come on. I want to run this code, you see, update this thing on tick. I know it's a bad thing to do, updating that on tick is stupid, but let's do that for now, you know, and do this as well, which is updating the values by sequence inside a parallel. So dynamic selector, dynamic sequence, probability, random sequence, selector, parallel. Yeah, it must be the sequence, the parallel thing. There's a custom name, doesn't matter. Local to scene, doesn't matter either. Number of successes required, number of failures required. Let me see. If the specified number of child tasks return failure, DT parallel will also return failure. Do zero, always repeat. Come on, do something, please. Just do something. It doesn't do something. Now this is something that requires thought. It's not that easy. So make this root again. Go this in here. So let's try and understand this. I actually want to understand it. So, but I don't want to read this. This is boring. I have a very tired day. And I actually don't want to do that. So please, have like a thing that makes me not waste that many time because I'm lazy. And this is a great example of not what to do. So please, Roxy, look away. The thing that I have to do is read the entire thing, but I'm not in the mood to do that, so that's why I'm wasting time. Yeah, even reading, still I don't know the things I need to do to make this move at the same time. There's dynamic selector, dynamic sequence. Probability, yeah, I want the parallel. This is what we want. That's what we need. And this one I want it to move. And in this one I want it to idle and move at the same time. So let's see if actually no, because the idle is 0. So I want to walk, and I want it before this, because I want to update the velocity before I do the movement. So let's see. It should move, but not walk. Just run and back a little bit. It's not running. So it doesn't do the second one. Right? No, it does. I'm just stupid. It's doing all the animations, probably except walk, and it is moving. What a weird thing. It's attacking, right? I wasn't going insane. Yeah, it's moving, but it's not stopping. To make this thing easier, I want it to get 0, you get 1, and you get 0. So yeah. So 1 second and 1 second.
Huh?
Don't, that's simple. I don't want to delete those things. I want them to stay there, but I don't want them to do a lot of stuff. So I just want to run and walk. But it's doing neither of them. I believe it's doing the run animation while it does the speed of the walk, though. What if I do the repeat? What do you think? Will you do the thing? Come on. No. You're still slow. What if I put the run inside of the walk as well? There, the parallel, not the walk, the parallel. I want this, I want this, and then I want this. And yeah. So you walk, you move, and you run. You wait, and then... Does the wait thing inside the walk do something, though, that affects this? Is the wait the problem? So now there is no animation. But it's moving. It's clearly moving. It could be doing the walk and the run at the same time, and so doesn't know what animation do. But it should be doing, well, if we swap the run and then move and then walk, is going to go faster because the speed before is set to -50. There you go. And if we remove this conflict of animations, now it will do the run animation and move. And it only does this. It only runs and moves. What if I put move before the run? It's being affected by this one. Why not this one though? Because it does all of this and then it does the parallel. What a weird thing. Let's do this again because I want them. One second, and half. That's fine. That is fine. I want this to be the root. And I want the sequence to be in the idle, walk, run, and attack. Excellent. So play the animation idle, speed, stop, and wait 1 second. 1 second, 1 second, and 1 second. And it will be doing this while it does that. But it's because it's not an instance. It's going to do this and then this, and then goes and do this again. And that's why it doesn't move. Because the attack is 0. Now it's 3, so it should be moving backwards, but it does not. It does this and then this. Now let me just, if I do this before, now it goes back. The example project is confusing me. Let me just close it. So if I do this sequence before, now we should be walking backwards. Is not. He's just chilling, idling. I don't know. I do not understand the parallel. Well, it's actually late already, so yeah, my brain is fried, but you know, there's always stuff for Kaado to do, and you know how we love future Kaado and whatnot, so let me just delete the parallel because I don't know what that does, and just do the wrong thing, and so please Roxy, don't look. Please don't see what I'm doing right now, that's not the way. Definitely not the way. The right thing to do is making the move left run in parallel with this. But hey, we shall see it how we do these beautiful things in the future. Because right now we have discovered on actually create the actions, scriptable actions, which is pretty awesome. It's really awesome indeed, because now I can create multiple things. Instead of moving left, I can write attack the player, or fire missile, or appear, awaken, or we can just write move, or fly, or whatever we want, which is pretty awesome. And we can move those actions inside the behaviors we want on our behavior tree. And you can select probabilities, we can make them random, choose random ones, and yes, indeed, we could write do a backflip. And if you added a backflip in here, it should do exactly that, a backflip, if it's programmed right. But you all know I'm lazy, so it's not doing a backflip, it's doing a 360 no scope and crashing the game because there's some errors in the code, as usual. But yeah, so let's just see the beautiful behavior we have programmed today. Yes? So it's idling, it's moving, it's running, it's attacking, and it's idling, it's moving, it's running, and it's attacking. See? Not errors, features. Yes, indeed. Obviously. Wink. So yes. What we wanted to do today was actually accomplished. I wanted to know how to actually do the BT action. We actually have a name for that. And we have made more than that. We have learned how to set variables in the variable system of the Limbo AI, and we have learned how to manipulate those variables, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, we have done more than what I have made in objectives for this stream. And yes, but before I just wrap this thing, I shall show you something, because you all should know, of course, why I'm doing this. ugs.pt, because our website is always beautiful. Come on, go to the website. And you see, we have other projects. Yes, they are on pause because we want to release Droian. And if I go to Droian, the press page, is this working? Yes, it is. Thank you, Roxy, for making our website working. That's pretty awesome. And yes, indeed, we have Droian. The game that I was actually working right now is on Steam to wishlist. Release date, of course, is soon TM. It will be released when it's done. But yes, you can wishlist this game on Steam. And yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this late stream. And see you next week with another streamer. Who knows? Maybe be Pixel John, Roxy programming as well. Satan doing some satanic stream. Who knows? You need to, follow us, subscribe, and do all that stuff. Links down in the description as well for other socials to know. And yeah, so see you next stream. And bye bye. I'm not a lizard. Calling alligators. Goddamn alligators.